The authoritarian style of parenting is often aggressive. It lacks warmth and comfort, but demands obedience and ensures that the child follows a strict set of rules. The parent can appear very hostile towards the child. Parents who use this authoritarian style are usually harsh and rigid in their discipline and use power-assertive methods of control, such as verbal abuse or smacking. This parental behaviour can be very destructive for the child and can lead to the child becoming antisocial and fearful of their home environment. Forcing a child into submission can crush a child's spirit and make them mistrustful of others. These children are more likely to have low social competence and self-reliance. The child may even suffer mental health issues if they receive this form of parenting over the course of many years. Uninvolved parenting is a very laid-back style, where the parents let the children do what they want and allow them to learn from their own experiences. Although this style encourages children to become more active and independent, it can become neglectful if the parent fails to respond to the child's basic needs. Uninvolved parents tend to focus on their own needs and will give these a higher priority than their child's needs. This lack of an involved parental figure can lead to the child finding it hard to form relationships with others and sustain relationships over time. These children are also the most likely to have poorer school achievements and higher rates of problem behaviour. Permissive parenting is a mix of authoritarian and uninvolved parenting, where the parent is very inconsistent with their behaviour. The parents may be harsh and demanding one day and uninvolved and neglectful the next. They will not set expectations for the child to live up to or demand the same level of achievement. This parenting style is very confusing to the child. Giving the child this amount of freedom can cause them to go out of control. They become uncontrollable and impulsive. A strong-willed child who has grown up with few rules and restraints can grow up to be very hard to pacify and manage. They will often express their impulses freely and are somewhat more immature than their peers, being less likely to take on responsibility and independent tasks. As you can see, authoritarian, uninvolved, and permissive parenting styles all have some negative consequences for the child's well-being. The long-term effects of these parenting styles can be damaging for the child. Fortunately, there is one parenting style that has a more positive outcome for children and parents. The authoritative style is a much more positive parenting style, where the parent uses a responsive and involved approach to the child's well-being. This parenting style is unique in that the parent will listen to their point of view and take it into account. Parents who show authoritative parenting allow their child freedom, but have consistent rules and boundaries for the child, giving them a structured and secure environment to develop and flourish in. The parents will set high standards of behaviour and achievement for their child, and will be warm and supportive in helping their child reach these expectations. This responsive approach to the child's needs leads to self-confident, socially competent children who have high self-esteem and are more likely to have good school grades. These children will have low levels of misbehaviour, psychological distress and drug abuse, and will be able to form and sustain relationships over time.